Well, hello there! Welcome to the Diamond Chain Engineering and Test Lab. My name's Mandy. I'm responsible for some of the behind-the-scenes work here in the lab. Since you're here, why don't we give you a quick tour and tell you a little bit about what it is we do. Before we begin, we'll need to make sure we have our required safety equipment. Our goal at Diamond Chain is to be accident-free. Here in the lab, we wear a lab coat, eye protection, and earplugs. You'll need to do the same. Now that you're all set, let's start the tour. Diamond Chain has been conducting lab tests for many decades. Diamond tests our product manufactured here in Indianapolis in addition to extensively testing products from other roller chain manufacturers. The testing is done on behalf of our OEM and aftermarket customers. It is used as part of our continual improvement and new product development processes, and also provides the data that is the foundation of our return on investment, or ROI calculator. I'm standing next to one of our fatigue testing units here. Fatigue testing is done as part of Diamond Chain's API and ISO certification processes. Diamond also tests a random sample from each production lot to ensure that batch meets Diamond's strict product performance requirements. Here, we have a section of chain that's in place for testing. In order to meet both ANSI and API standards, chain must pass fatigue testing. Fatigue testing is a process where chain is cyclically loaded and unloaded at a rate of 100,000 cycles per hour, up to a total of 10 million cycles per test. 10 samples of the same chain size are tested as a lot, using a staircase or up and down methodology. Staircase testing is when a chain experiences a stress amplitude that is higher than its expected endurance limit. If it fails before completion of the required number of cycles, the next sample is tested at a lower stress amplitude. If the chain runs out or meets the required number of cycles without breaking, the next sample is tested at a higher amplitude, and so on until all 10 chain samples have been tested. This is our dual wear testing unit. While no industry standard has been developed for wear testing roller chain, Diamond has created its own internal standard that provides a comparative analysis of controlled variables, including initial chain lubrication, heat treatment of components, and surface finishing. Diamond's wear testing capabilities include standard chain classes in addition to a hot box test, which simulates conditions over 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and dust box testing, which simulates the abrasive environmental conditions many of our farming customers face. Last, we have the hands-on portion of our lab. Here, each chain is painstakingly examined by a member of our engineering team. In addition to the wear and fatigue tests we showed you, the chain examination includes quality of the pitch hole bearing area, amount of preloading the chain received, material hardness, case depth measurements, pin treatments, and surface treatments. Finally, the chain is evaluated to determine if it meets the minimum required ANSI specifications. We're now going to move from the lab to the production floor, where we'll look at one of Diamond Chain's tensile testing units. In order to meet ANSI standards, roller chain must meet a specified tensile strength. In the roller chain world, tensile strength is the amount of force that is required for a chain to fail. This is one of Diamond Chain's tensile testing units. It will slowly extend or stretch the chain until it fractures or fails. The point at which the chain breaks provides Diamond with a tensile profile that will be compared against both the ANSI standard and Diamond Chain's historical test standards for this specific chain size. Sample chain from each production is tested to ensure it meets or exceeds the necessary standards. Today, we have an ANSI 180 chain that is all set to go in this unit. Let's see what happens.